Welcome, lacrosse fans, to another week of Thunder Classics presented to you by A&W Langley. Tonight's matchup is from the 2012 Western Lacrosse Association season and a visit from the Maple Ridge Burrards to the Langley Event Center against the defending WLA champ, Langley Thunder. Joining us from the game is former Thunder stalwart and current New Westminster Sound Belly, Brett Mydske. Brett played 105 regular season games and another 34 postseason contests over 7 seasons with Langley. Brett, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
First question is, what have you been doing to keep busy these days?
I just started a new career with the Burnaby Fire Department, so that's kept me real busy. And I got a 1.5-year-old daughter too, so keeps my hands full. I think she's trying to get in here. Uh-oh.
She's welcome to join us.
Come here. The Wiggles didn't last very long on Netflix.
She misses her dad. Who can blame her?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll try to move this along for you. Keep it quick. But you joined Langley as the second overall pick in 2010. What did you know about the team coming into Langley?
I played junior lacrosse with a few of the guys, and there was quite a few New West people on the team, like Cal McEwen. I never actually played junior with him. He was a few years older than me, but I knew him as a New West guy. And then Kyle Belton I played with. So Alex Turner I played with too. So there's some familiar faces there. And John Wilson was a coach, and I had Sean Springett as a coach in juniors. So it was a comfortable situation going in.
In 2011, the team changed coaches. They bring in Rod Jensen. What did his style do for the team, and how did it suit your game?
I loved it. I mean, he didn't hold us back. He was all for transition and pushing the ball and high-tempo defense. So that played well for me because that's kind of the system I like to play. It was kind of a run and gun. We had the perfect personnel to do that on the back end because we had like Rob Van Beek, Ian Poole, Levesque, John Lintz, Mike Grimes, all guys that like to run and gun. So it was fun.
Rod's first season behind the bench, you guys win the You face the 3-time defending WLA champ New Westminster Sound Bellies, your hometown team, in the final. What was that experience like, and what was it like going into Queen's Park Arena, obviously a place you're familiar with, as the enemy?
It was fun, playing my minor lacrosse all the way through junior in New West. So I was real familiar with that arena, but playing against a team that I grew up watching my whole life, it was fun playing in front of family and friends every night. And that was they were kind of like a dynasty team before that because they were, I think, 3 straight or 4 straight Mann Cup appearances, and they kind of ran the West too. So to get over that hump and beat them kind of gave us confidence for the next few years.
2011, you won the Fred Wooster Memorial Trophy as the WLA's unsung hero. Obviously, lacrosse is a team game. It's all about wins and losses. But what did that award mean to you, especially the unsung hero award?
I think that was good because the defensive player of the years and stuff like that. But the unsung hero, I like the most because it kind of shows that people are noticing the little things you put into the game.
Now, beginning the next year, you weren't unsung anymore. You won the first of 5 Gord Nicholson trophies as the top defensive player for 4 awards over 5 seasons, pardon me. So to win that award in such a stretch, like 4 times in 5 years, what was the secret and what did it mean to you?
Good coaching system, I think. It kind of played into my game because I kind of got to do what I wanted out there. Run and gun, high pressure defense, and Rod Jensen and the coaching staffs were awesome with that. And I was playing with some of the best defensive players in the league then too. So, it was easy to play defense when you had Brody McDonald in that, making the defense look good.
Does one of those stand out above the rest? Like, I know 2016, It's not often a player from a non-playoff team wins a major award. In your last year in Langley, you guys did make the playoffs, but you still won the award. So does that one stand out a bit more than the others?
I think so, but it was kind of bittersweet because yeah, you get recognized for individual effort, but at the end of the day, we weren't good enough to make playoffs. So it's kind of bittersweet that way.
All right, I'm gonna test your knowledge of the game. So the top defender award has been handed out since 1996. You're one of two players to win it 5 times. Do you know who you're tied with?
I have no idea.
Pat
Couldn't even
Coyle.
guess.
Pat Coyle
Pat
won
Coyle.
it. 96,
Oh, really?
97, 98, and then 2000, 2002. So pretty elite company you're keeping there.
Yeah, he was a beast in his playing days for sure.
So as a defender, like for young players out there, what kind of tips can you give? Because when you're an offensive guy, you can go out and practice your shot, practice the passing. But how do you practice defense when you're on your own and not in a team setting? How do you keep those skills sharp?
I think for defense, game film is important. Kind of knowing, having a good scouting report and knowing the other team's offensive tendencies and special certain players, what they like to do, if they like to go top side, underneath, if they work off ball. So when you can kind of get a game plan on every offensive player in the league, then you've got kind of a good prediction of what they're going to do, and it helps you out on defense. That's for sure.
How did you end up playing defense? What age were you? Like, was there a coach that said, you know what, you can help the team more by being back here?
I think after midget, maybe intermediate, second year intermediate, started playing defense a bit more, and then junior definitely kind of took on that defensive role. I guess I wasn't scoring enough goals anymore, so they had to find a position for me on the back end.
So were you okay with that? Did you envision being, like a sniper up front, or did you sort of know this was your role?
Oh, no, I embraced it. I mean, everybody likes to score goals every now and then, but I had no problem playing defense.
Was there a particular player you modeled your game after, or who you studied and tried to emulate?
I think Brody Merrill. I got a chance to play with him for a couple years in Edmonton, and he was there my rookie year, and I looked how he kind of carried himself off and on the floor, and I tried to resemble my game around him.
Obviously you were fortunate enough to play on 2 championship teams here in Langley, 2011, 2012. What stands out about those 2 teams?
I think the 2011, we were young, hungry, maybe didn't have the most confidence, but after beating that New West team after they've gone to 3 or 4 straight man cups, kind of gave us the confidence. So the 2011 team, I thought we had a good defense. Our offense was kind of missing some key players, and the following year we got like Ratcliffe, Billings, Shane Jackson, all those guys. And I mean, Ratcliffe had a MVP year that following year, and kind of, I think that was the best year we had was 2012. And then after that, we even upgraded a bit more on offense, but kind of at the wrong time because we didn't seem to gel in time for playoffs.
Yeah, I've spoken to a couple guys from that era, and that was the thing. The team just didn't have enough time together to sort of complement each other, and just a bit more time, and things could have been different. But
Yeah.
last thing here. So the game of lacrosse has given you a chance to not only represent your city, play professionally, but you've also had the chance to compete internationally, playing with Canada at the 2015 World Indoor Lacrosse Championship. What was that experience like, and what was it like putting on the maple leaf and bringing home the gold medal?
It's a tremendous honor and a humbling experience. There's just so many great players out there that could easily got chosen for Team Canada, and to be among those players and lift the trophy and represent your country and everybody that's playing the game in Canada, it was an extreme honor and privilege.
Well, thank you very much for joining us once again, Brett. Lacrosse fans, get ready as we go back to June 20th, 2012, and the Maple Ridge Burrards against Langley Thunder for another week of Thunder Classics presented to you by A&W Langley. Enjoy the game.